Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a quick little video. I went to the Dollar Tree today to get some art supplies for my son's art project. He's got to make like a little Christmas tree thing, so we went to get some supplies. I love to do art projects. I would say my son's projects are usually one of the best in the class because I do them instead of him. I really should have been an art teacher, but I'm not. I just live vicariously through my son. Anyway, we got those art supplies, and while I was at the Dollar Tree, of course, I had to get some other things. So that's a brief look at what I got. And wanted to do a quick video, basically about living paycheck to paycheck. Most Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and that's not, I mean, it's nobody's fault, you know. Minimum wage is low, the wages are low compared to the cost of living. So most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Most Americans don't have more than maybe a week, maybe 10 days worth of food in their house. People shop every few days just for what they need. They're not prepared for long hauls. It just got me thinking, you know, what if a hurricane hit? What if you were snowed in or something? There's nor'easters and stuff going on right now I know nothing about. I know about hurricanes though. And being that it's 2020, I wouldn't put it past Mother Nature that in December we would have a hurricane. But I'm prepared. Anyway, yeah, living paycheck to paycheck. Most people, you know, they got a couple extra bucks. They're gonna go out to dinner, buy themselves some cheap plastic junk that they don't need just to keep up with the Joneses. You know, people aren't thinking to set something aside for the what ifs in life. People really just spend what they have, and I think that's kind of an American way of life, unfortunately. But yeah, basically wanted to say you don't have to be rich to start prepping. If you see all these other big prepper channels, they've got all this fancy equipment and like huge mass supplies of food, and you don't need to have all that. You can start with like $10 per shopping trip or something like that. And I'm just going to show you what I got at the Dollar Tree, and it's 10 items, so obviously that's $10, but that's $10 more prepared you are than the person next door. So here's what I got. Let's see if I can work the camera this way. I got a couple bags of white rice. This is a 2-pound bag for $1, which is a pretty good deal. White rice lasts a long time. It's calorie dense and, you know, easy to cook. So I got 2 bags of white rice, and I got 2 bags of pinto beans. You have to soak these. They go a long way, but that's a 1-pound bag of pinto beans. So I got 2 of those. 2 things of rice, 2 things of pinto beans. And then these, I've been getting a bunch of candles from the Dollar Tree because these big old long candles are only $1, obviously. I don't know why I even bother saying that. But they have these holiday designs on them. If your power goes out, you're going to want to have a way to keep things lit. So I got a couple of these, and then a 3-pack of lighters. These are cheap lighters, but obviously you need a way to light your candles if your power goes out. So that's $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. And then I probably got too many of these. I could have got something else like canned food or something. But I got 4 of these Fancy Heat Sterno canisters. It's a liquid. I think it's mostly alcohol. But it's supposed to burn for 2 hours. And it says on here, for camping, cooking, picnics, emergency heat. So your power goes out and you live somewhere in the north where it's actually cold. This, you know, you light one of these up and keep yourself, you know, have the whole family huddle around one of these to keep warm for a couple hours. I'm just kidding. But maybe even use the fuel to start a fire if you have some wood. But yeah, that's $10 of stuff, and it takes care of a couple things for you. You have something to eat, you have light, and you have heat and a way to cook your food. So just starting like that, getting a few things here and there. It doesn't have to be expensive. And then This is going to be fun because I literally didn't practice this and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I feel like it's going to work. I'm going to try to cook something with this out in my backyard. I grabbed a can of beefaroni because my son loves this and hopefully he eats it after I cook it. But we're going to see if I can cook some beefaroni with one of these with a jimmy rigged system in my backyard. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm out here in my backyard and I've literally taken 2 pavers from my little planting area over here. And then I have my Chef Boyardee, my Sterno can, I have a lighter, and a pot, I'm sorry. So I took this off my grill. This is what we call in the South jimmy rigging. So I'm going to use this on top of here, put the pan on top and see if I can cook this. I don't know how hot these things actually get, so we're going to see. Okay, first I'm going to put some SpaghettiOs in here. Okay, so it's got like a little wick that's obviously saturated. Let's hope I don't catch myself on fire here. Let's hope it lights. That's not a good sign, huh? Okay, there we go. Takes a lot of light, so make sure you have a good lighter. I don't know if working like a ferro rod is going to work with lighting one of these. But we're going to set that right there. Put my grill on top. And then set the SpaghettiOs right here. I'm going to see. It's probably going to take quite some time to cook that, but it feels pretty warm. It's cold out here, so I don't know if the wind coming in here and making everything cold is gonna make it take longer. But I'm gonna let that sit there. I'll come back in a little bit to stir it and just see how it's doing. I'll let it sit for maybe 10 minutes and then I'll come back and we'll check on it. Okay, I had to come back real quick because my son informed me that I said SpaghettiOs. And these are clearly beefaroni, not SpaghettiOs. So I stand corrected. Actually, my son corrected me. Okay, so back to check on my beefaroni jimmy rig grill here. It's hard to tell. Let's see. It's getting hot. It's warming up. It's been like 10 to 12 minutes. It's warming up. It's not like hot, but I'd give it a little bit longer. That's not bad. Maybe if I put a lid over this. I don't know. There's probably some better way to do it, but it's just sitting out here in the open. And it's getting warm. So let's say if you could burn this thing for like 20-25 minutes, you'd actually have a good warm cooked meal. I don't know if you could cook like meat from raw or anything, but you can certainly heat up some soup. Yeah, not bad. So yeah, tried and true. It's tested and it works. Thanks guys for joining me for another video. Be sure to like and subscribe and come back to see some more.